Well, today is Friday. I keep losing track of the days. Friday, the 1st of September. We're into September. Winter's just round the corner. Anyway, we've just come down to Palmanova for a little bit of an evening walk. We started off at the Aqua Sol, and there's a coach here to pick people up. Very noisy, these coaches. That's the Aqua Sol Hotel there. And we're walking towards Magaluf, but we're not going to go to Magaluf. Boy, those coaches are noisy. It'd be good when they're all running on batteries or something a lot quieter, electric buses, when the hydrogen buses get sorted out eventually. But we have started noticing some electric buses, battery buses. We saw one yesterday, or the day before actually, and I've seen one actually in the village, so yeah, it's good to see them. They are very, very quiet. There's no diesel engine fluttering away. It's quite a different sort of experience. Just coming up on the right hand side to the post office. I've got a little bit of a story about a post office, I'll tell you in a moment. This is the Sol, it's the Melia Sol Palmanova 2 hotel. There are lots of hotels in Palmanova called Palmanova, and there's two just right next to each other. They're actually numbered 1 and 2, so it's easy. But they're Melia, and it's part of what used to be the Sol group. And well, there's not a lot of interesting things, so I'll tell you a story on our way to the San Matias Beach Hotel. And while we were away, so we were away for about 5 weeks in the UK, and fairly near to the beginning of that, into our letterbox there was a certificate letter. Well, it wasn't the letter itself, it was just the certificate to say that I had 7 days to pick up a letter which had to be signed for, and had to go to the post office, not this one in Palma. And so I couldn't go in 7 days, so they didn't keep the letter, they sent it back to wherever it came from. And as I expected, really, I went to the post office, and all they could tell me was it was from the multas. Oh, we've been spotted. We're on a back street. You're not supposed to spot us here. Well, that was really nice. We just met Brian and Jean, and Brian and Jean are from Stoke-on-Trent, so they're locals to us, and obviously know lots of places that we know. And we were talking about oatcakes. I was actually telling a story before that, though, wasn't I? I was telling a story about police. I'm not going to video the police. I'm just going to talk about my fine, my multa. This is the Sol by Melia. This is the Palmanova 1. Anyway, I got a multa, just like I think the guy there is just going to get a multa, which is a fine. I don't know what the fine's for, but obviously I didn't get the fine. All I got was a docket which told me I'd got to go to the post office and the fine would be there, but they'd sent it back. They told me in the post office all I needed to do now was go to the local police station. So that's what I did this morning. I went to the local police station, and difficult to park there, really difficult. Eventually did, and then walked in, and it's one of these places where you have to take a ticket, and you're number 96 and number 2 is actually just going in now, except there was a man standing by the ticket machine and said, oh no, you don't need to do this, you can do it all online now, and gave me a piece of paper with an email address on and the instructions of what I needed to do. So I've sent an email today to say sorry. lots of adventure tonight.
Scooter.
Sorry?
It's after that scooter and his mates are laughing at him here.
Yeah, so that was a guy that's come zooming up on one of these electric scooters. This is one of these electric scooters here. And as they went past us, there were 2 people on it, which is not allowed. That's when they went up, and when they came down, they were doing something. So the police are going to get them. They may think they've got away with it, but the police will be at the other end of the street to stop them. So, it's a bit
Nice to see the police about.
It's a bit exciting, isn't it? Yeah. I think that's one thing in England, we just didn't see very many police. Saw more in London, but when we were around any other place, you just don't seem to see police on the beat, as it were. I mean, they never walk now, do they? But they're sort of always around here with the cars. And you do see them on the beat as well. You do see them walking. So it's a good police presence, and I like it. And that lad on that scooter is now in loads of trouble. So my multa, my fine in Spanish is a multa. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's for. I don't know how much it is. So that will all come in due form. But my guess is it's a speeding fine. They've suddenly caught on here. Up until a few years ago, there were no speed cameras on the island, and then 1 or 2 started to appear, and then I think post Brexit, they've discovered a cash cow, and there's lots and lots of fines are being given out, and the speeding cameras are not obvious. They sort of hide most of them. The original ones used to have a sign that said speed camera ahead, or there was a notice on the floor, on the ground, on the road. But now, for example, on the motorway, most of the motorway signs, Chrissy's bar, which is interested in the tennis. So the signs have got hidden cameras behind them, so you wouldn't even know, and the fine just comes through. And even if you're a tourist, they will follow you. You had to give your license details in when you hired a car, and you'll get done, I'm afraid. So I think that's what I've got, and they'll tell me. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, I'll be within time, and they'll give me a 50% discount on my fine. I find that really funny. You pay them quickly, you get a 50% discount. It sounds as though you're getting a bargain when you're being fined. So we're nowhere near the sea at the moment, just over there. There's still people actually on the beach. It's coming up to 8 o'clock, it's about 7:45. He's just suggesting we cross, we can do. Anita's been to the gym today, and I've been to the police station. So this is the first.
I'd rather go.
This is the first opportunity to come out. We didn't go out this morning for a walk, at least not a walk where we can do a video. So it's an evening walk. It's a nice breeze, and it's not too warm. And it's well. We'll have a little walk, and then we'll see if we can find somewhere to eat. There's one place we could go. Just by the Santa Lucia. And I know how excited Shauna is. It's only about a week now. So we're going to be seeing you very, very soon, Shauna. Here's the Santa Lucia waiting for you. There is a breeze, and it's a little bit choppy on the sea, and I'm guessing that's because we've got another storm coming. So it's been a funny old week. Well, it's been a stormy old week. So last weekend we arrived on Friday night. Saturday, blazing hot sunny day. Sunday, it was a storm from hell.
Stay at home day.
Just speaking to the couple from Stoke-on-Trent who are actually staying at the Santa Lucia, they were saying that they tried to get out of the hotel throughout the day and didn't manage it, so they were stuck in the hotel all day because the weather was so bad. Well, we did actually get out. We did some videoing as well, so you just had to get the lulls in the storm before it all came back. I'm feeling a few spots now, and it's got nothing to do with rain because there's no clouds up there. It's just splashing from the sea, I think.
That's a restaurant.
You can see this is usually quite calm. There's still quite a lot of people in the sea, and quite a few on the beach there. But all of these were being blown around, so it wasn't actually very safe. And I know people have seen some horrendous pictures. We usually have storms. The wind, that's very unpredictable, how strong it is and what type of wind it is. So it was squally wind, so it was blowing stuff all over the place, and so lots and lots of damage to different places, lots of trees blown down. So straight away in that very afternoon the authorities were out, and they were already chopping the trees down and chopping up the logs, clearing the roads. And certainly by Monday it was fairly clear, and as the weeks progressed things have got better and better. So it's been a really calm week. So from Sunday was the bad day, Monday it settled down, and
It's nice, a bit cooler now.
temperatures dropped. It's dropped 10 degrees nearly. So we're getting temperatures about 28 degrees, which is really nice. Drops to around 20 degrees or maybe even into the teens at night time, so it's cool, so it's easier to sleep. But tomorrow's another day, and tomorrow's the day that the storms are supposed to be coming back. But just like last weekend, it'll come in, it'll blow, it'll rain. It may affect this part of the island, it may not. And we'll see what happens, but I'm guessing by Monday or Tuesday they're blown over again. It's just what happens. It's very, very normal here, particularly at this time of the year. It's the end of the intense hot summer of July and August and September. So we got a football match 4:15 on Sunday, just before the storm hit. All the football supporters are saying you can't have it at 4:15, it's going to be way too hot. And it will be hot, but it won't be as hot as they had feared, and we could be in the middle of a storm, so it could be a bit of fun and games. And it'll be our first opportunity to go to the new stadium. It's the Chinese, looking pretty busy. So the stadium's been undergoing big reforms over the last year or so. Not finished yet, another year involved. But this year's important to us because they've just done our bit of the stand. So where we sit, we should have, when we get there, some new seats. The original 20-year-old seats that we were sitting on, most of them broken or damaged in some way, have been replaced, and there should be some bigger and better ones now. At least that's what our friends have been telling us. So that's Sunday afternoon, and we're looking forward to that, though we've got a really hard task ahead. The match
Doing very well at the moment.
Yeah, we're not doing very well. With match on Sunday is again Athletic Bilbao. Athletic Bilbao, very good team, and we've lost the last two matches. We've drawn one, lost two, so we're not really doing very well. We're somewhere at the bottom. Just seeing the police around again, so we do have a really good police presence, so that you can feel safe. I think that's really important.
It's a deterrent, isn't it, when you see them around? It's a deterrent for people when you see them around.
Yeah. Just at Roger's Bar. Jim wrote to me today, and I'm sorry, Jim, I've missed them all out again, and we're on the wrong bit of the road. But you're always on my mind. I almost want to sing a song there, but I'm not going to. People still out playing volleyball. This is the Zell Hotel. This is the Rafa Nadal. I think he was probably here at the opening. In fact, pretty sure he was. Not sure he puts in much of a presence at any other time. But it's a really nice position overlooking the beach. We'll just see how it goes. And the big B over there stands for Beso, Beso, Beso Beach. Beso, Beso is kiss. So having been away for around about 5 weeks, seems to be in the past now, doesn't it? It just seems to be.
As if we've never been away.
Yeah, we very quickly get back into our routines. So Anita's already been to the gym. She's already been to knitting, and I'll be starting my lodge meeting soon. I was going to be doing some cleaning at the lodge tomorrow, but that's had to be postponed. Sadly, because a friend, Edward Ingram, sadly passed away last week. He'd not been well, but we've known Edward for many, many years, and Edward was, he just did lots of things for other people. He was very much involved with charities on the island, with the Anglican Church, always trying to raise money to help other people. He was very much involved with the Rotary and helping them to raise money again to help people on the island. And he's going to be missed. He was really quite a character, and I don't know how long I've known him, maybe 20 years or more.
He was on the door at the Anglican Church when we went.
Yeah, always be on the door of, helping out with when the Lions had their fundraisers in Santa Ponsa. He would be there to help. It's the man covered in mud. Because it's evening and it's cooled down, there's lots of children in the park this evening. We've got our 2 granddaughters from here next week, so they're going to have a sleepover with us, and we're looking out for something to do with them. Anita wanted to take them on a boat ride, but just trying to put her off that a little bit at the moment, seeing the state of the sea and knowing that we've got storms for the next 2 days. I don't think a boat ride is such a good idea until the weather's settled a little bit. So we need a plan B, darling. If you like your yogurt, frozen type yogurt there. It's This is the Calvia Tourist Information Office. Give you all sorts of information about things here, so speak multiple languages. It's where we have to go to get our certificates to say that we are residents on the island for travel. If we're travelling to the mainland, we get a 75% discount on the airfare. And there's been a bit of a controversy recently because apparently some councils, town halls, have been giving these 75% discounts away to people who shouldn't really have them. They're only for residents. I think for permanent residents, so I'm not sure it applies to people who've got temporary residence here. Anyway, they've been giving out these, and they say it's costing the government, well, they're talking about millions. What the actual cost is, I don't know. Oh, but it is breezy. Don't want to be out on that water, darling, in this. But you can imagine 75% discount is really quite a lot of, can be a lot of money. And we sometimes get really cheap flights, so it might only be 20 euros to get to the mainland, and we get 75% off, so you end up paying 5 euros. It's cheaper than catching the bus to some places.
You have to have a look and sit in the car.
Yeah, so still got this plan. Is to look out for the flights, see if we can get one that will take us out in the morning and then bring us back in the evening, so we can visit somewhere, have some lunch, have a look around, and then come back.
Stay there enough.
Stalls have set themselves up. We saw these in different stalls, but they were setting up in Santa Ponsa when we were there. Seems to be quite a few of them this evening. Caricatures really have a talent to be able to do that. Hair braiding, so I think everything's going to get blown away if they're not careful. So, see the wind blow, blow, blow. Here's Pirates, planning on going to Pirates. There's PN10 is a discount code, but you might, if you look around, even find a 20% discount code. That's a 10% discount code. But Pirates, great show. We've been most years since we've been here, I think, so quite a lot of years. We used to take school groups there, and it's really a great fun show for all the family, pretty much of all ages. It's a bit loud, so very little ones might not appreciate it, but certainly Freya 5 really enjoyed it. I've just seen something to see. Tell me what you want like that, darling, I'll make it for you. My new machine. of fridge magnets. We've got a fridge covered in magnets. I don't think we haven't got much room for any more, have we? So an idea went through my head the other day of actually having a Steve and Anita in Mallorca fridge magnet. What do you think about that?
It's on the fridge.
I need to design one first. It's Chinese. This it's amazing value. I can't believe $7.95 for their menu del dia. I don't think we've ever been there, but absolute bargain price. Need to give that one a try. If you're looking for something to do, this is probably one of the places you could come. They've got all the sorts of things here, lots of leaflets for all the different places. Lots of interesting things, give you some suggestions what to do, how to get there. At the top there we've got the Stadium 63. Very popular. Karaoke, music, all sorts of things going on up there. You notice we've done the walk a little bit different this time because we started at the Aquasol, and that's because we thought we might grab a bite to eat down here somewhere. Our stadium's open from 7:30. Those steps there. Never really thought about all those steps up to the stadium. Perhaps not a problem getting up there, but after you've had a drink or two, coming down there could be a bit hairy. Zeros. Across the road, the new supermarket is Acme Supermarket. Always makes me think of Bugs Bunny. Was it Bugs Bunny? Memories. So there's a party or something going on the beach down there. Yeah. I was pointing this out last time I was here. I thought it looked really nice with the new lighting. Now that there's a new sign there for the Sendero restaurant. It just looks quite impressive. Places here seem to be upping the game. The waves now are looking really something like you don't normally see in Palmanova. There are waves crashing down on the beach. So down in this part of Palmanova, you've got a whole range of different restaurants that you can go, different places you can try. Or you've got the Cap Blanc. There are all looking pretty busy. There's the Porticool, that's Max's place, looking pretty full. The LA American Diner, looks like people queuing up there. See, there's Thai beach food, street food. And then there's my tapas, something I always like.
We haven't had the Indian for ages, do we? Do we have an Indian anymore? We used to have that lovely one, didn't we?
And there's the Fergus style Palmanova. It's another hotel called the Palmanova. This is the Fergus style Palmanova. 4 stars, got a Morocco lounge and roof bar. And we're going to see if there's room at the Indian. That's that a good play on words, dear?
Yes, Josie.
Yes, Josie. We'll try the Saffron. We haven't been here for a long time. See if they've got space for 2. If not, we'll have to move somewhere else. Well, that's for us lucky. We've got a table for 2 at the Saffron. Well, we've made our order, and pretty much we're having the menu del noche or menu del dia, whatever it is, but we made a few changes, so it'll be a little bit extra. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Well, the poppadoms have come out very quickly, and we've also got all the nice little sauces to go with the poppadoms, so nice little starter. So this is the onion bhaji and the chicken pakora. We both got exactly the same, so we just moved them over in the plate. So I think that's going to be a fine starter, plenty of it. So Anita's got a korma here, chicken. Some rice over there. And this is my madras, which he says will be a bit spicy. And we've ordered a peshwari naan, which is still to come. Well, that's looking delicious. This is my madras. Anita's making a right mess of her korma. Well, there's the bill. The total is €50, and I think that's well worth it.
It's lovely.
Well, that was a really nice meal at the Saffron. Very tasty, excellent price, great service, and well, we've got this wonderful view in front of us. A bit dark now though. It's getting a little bit dark for videoing, so we're going to bid farewell this evening as we walk along the pavement here. So thanks very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye for now.